Welcome to France. You are home.
Nous sommes en France.
Oui, as habitants. I don't think it'll leak. I think it'll just be on outside. It has to have something to bang against, doesn't it?
Down here by the zips, you see. It smells like something.
Hey, it lives, it lives.
Stop the damn thing.
Yeah, darling. It's okay. It's a close call.
Baby. Hello. Baby.
Oh, he's so big.
Oh, go see mummy. Let's chuck him in somewhere so we can get our
She's
bag.
thinking, no, not really.
She isn't. She's like, of course I did. You're my favourite.
Oh my word, we live here. This is our home now.
Feels so much different coming here this time.
Oh, you smell a little bit fishy.
Feels good.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
Did you say you needed some a beverage for your tablet?
Well, it's got stuck, I think.
Oh, quick! What could we what could we have? Oh, what is this? This was a gift from my brother Nick and his wife Bridget.
More from
So,
Bridget.
thank you very much.
More from Bridget.
Should we open that now?
Yeah.
Without Mark?
Mark's driving later.
Yeah, Matt's driving later. We're going to Bordeaux.
We're thinking of him really.
I've just been to Bordeaux this morning. I'm going to go to Bordeaux again.
Ready?
Yeah.
A lovely noise.
Oh no, I've heard it quite a few times recently. We should do this every 3 months.
Welcome to France. Oh my word.
Oh, that's very nice though. Thank you, Nick and Bridget. Morning guys, it's Tuesday and I'm busy with admin yet again. This is my life now. It's all good admin. So I was feeling a bit vain and I was like, I haven't done my hair, I'm a bit of a mess, I haven't even brushed my teeth yet. And I'm here trying to sort out, I've got a long list of admin jobs I need to get through. And I wasn't going to vlog it because I was like, I'm not feeling camera ready. But then I'm like, this is pretty crucial. So I've stopped. I've done Leon's side of it. I'm going to bring you in now to do mine and explain to you what I'm doing. So just give me a second and I'm going to set up the gimbal and then you can watch clearly. So, it might interest you to know that Lexady were going to charge us €300 each to do this. And I've just done it for Leon in 10 minutes. No surprises there. Don't pay for someone to do it. It's very easy. So let me explain it to you. So when you get your visa, inside you get this letter. And you can see at the very top it's highlighted. It says, within the first 3 months of your arrival in France, you must register and validate your long stay visa at the following e-address. And it gives you this code. So I typed that in. I'm just going to show you the page. So of course, here it is. Je valide mon VLS-TS. I validate or I activate my visa. So then it says, it's got a list of different visa types that mean you've got to have them activated. And sure enough, ours is, where is it? Here it is. Entrepreneur prof libéral. Then you're prompted to enter your visa number. So I'm going to do that now. Confirm my visa number. Okay. So it says, je déclare mon arrivée en France et je valide mon VLS-TS en 6 étapes. 6 steps. First step, je saisis les informations de mon visa. So basically, it's going to ask you to fill out the dates and details as they are shown on the visa. So that includes the date that the visa begins, which is one that you'll have selected, the date that the visa expires, the date it was delivered, what visa type it is, like the motive. So for us, entrepreneur, profession libérale. Then it will ask you what date you entered French territory. So for us, that was the 27th of October. So there's a lot of dates very close together for us. Then you will be given a summary of everything you've entered, so you can check it again. Then you have to pay the taxe de séjour, which again depends on what sort of visa you have. The prices vary. We've just paid €200 for Leon's. Now we're going to pay €200 again for me. So it takes 10 minutes. You need your passport with you and you need a bank card. Names. So first name and middle name for me, and surname Pierce, date of birth. So the start date, the validity of the visa. I'm double checking it, even though I know what it is. Start date and end date. Okay guys, so this next bit threw me a bit and I had to do some research. So what it will do is it'll go through and prompt you for all the different information. And then at the very bottom it says motif, and that is clearly listed on our visa, entrepreneur, profession libérale. Then it asks for référence réglementaire, which according to the website should appear just below where it says entrepreneur. Well, it gives me two codes to pick from. Neither code appears anywhere on the visa, and it should according to the offie. So I'm thinking, oh, blimey neck, do I have to call someone? I'm kind of ready, I want to do it now. So I went on one of my forums and someone had put a link to the French étrangère website, and there they had a table to look at. So I'm going to show you this table. Here it is. So these are the codes it's asking you for, okay? And you'll see at the top here, it says visa. So then it's got all the motif. So private life and family, visitor, student. Then you scroll till you find yours. Here we are, entrepreneur, prof libéral. And that's the code. And you'll see that it appears here. So R43169, R43169. So I'm just going to go through and double check it all because it must match. It's very important. Now it's asking me for a few complementary bits of information. So situation familiale, that's your marital status. So obviously for us it's married. Then it asks for a telephone number. Then it says email address, adresse de courrier électronique. Okay, then it wants you to activate that, so it'll send you a code. Then it says you have to pay €200 taxe de séjour. If you don't have a bank card or a prepaid card, you can buy an electronic stamp in a bureau de tabac. Entry date in France, so for us that was the 27th. Then it wants the address, so let me just put the address in. Now we buy the stamp. Let me show you that bit. Here it is. I buy my electronic stamp online, and here it is. So now what you have to do is buy it with your bank card. So it's asking me here for my email address. So I'm going to enter those now. Next page is just the payment method. So I'm clicking on card, obviously, and then enter your card information. So then you get an email in response to your purchase. And when you tap on here, you'll get the code. So the code is a 16-digit number found here, numéro de timbre. So I'm just going to input the code. Okay, then you just click Je valide mon visa. So that's it, guys. I really hope that this has been useful to you. I can't believe I almost paid €300 a piece to Lexidy. Whether or not that includes the cost of the stamps, the electronic stamps, which would have come to €400 total for the two of us, I don't know. But if it didn't, then that is an absolute rip-off. And it's so easy, you can definitely do it yourself. I think even with a limited level of French, you would be absolutely fine. So both of our visas have been activated. It's a glorious week here in France. I am absolutely buzzing. I couldn't be happier. Hopefully you found this helpful. Let me know in the comments how you got on activating your visas. Thanks for following, thanks for subscribing, commenting, liking. We love hearing from you. So thank you once again, and I'll check in later. So I just had to show you guys this. So I've just been to Auchan, which is a store here in France, and they were selling cauliflowers for £1.49, which is just like cheap as chips. So I bought 5. And so Kath and I are going, that's literally all cauliflowers in there. Look at that beauty. So Kath and I are going to cook those. Don't even think about it. Kath and I are going to cook those and make some cauliflower cheese with them. I have to say, I highly recommend Auchan. They have a lot more in the way of sort of a broad selection of food, and it's all really well priced as well. I think it's reasonable for what it is. Got a little gift here for our French neighbour, our farmer friend, Monsieur Gilles, because he's been bringing us food while we were away. Turned up with 3 pigeons. Just thought I'd get him something nice to thank him. But yeah, 122 euros worth there. Not bad methinks. Just thought I'd show you the little babies having a chill. It's another beautiful day here. It's got to be like 25 degrees. 31st of October. Just incredible. Absolutely stunning. So weird to think that this time last week we were still enduring that agonising wait for those visas. Just feels like a different life. It's so strange how quickly you forget, and I don't know. Fabulous. I'm feeling very happy today. I've just finished editing the vlog that will be released tomorrow, and this is the big reveal vlog where you'll find out what the results of our visa application was. The other thing I thought I would tell you guys about, obviously today is like a summer day. It's 25 degrees. It's meant to be like this for another 2 weeks. Really, really happy. However, I do know it gets very cold here, and one of the issues we have is we don't have any heating at the moment besides the log burner, and that's because there's no gas in the gas tank. And we've got some air conditioning units that we plan to install probably next year, and they're actually heat exchangers, so they work to heat the house and cool it. But we've been thinking, doing a little bit of brainstorming, and it would seem the most sensible thing to do would be to sort out a form of heating that uses the underfloor heating but isn't gas, because the gas is expensive. So to fill the tank here would cost about 1,600 euros. And I don't know if that's off tax or whether that's with tax, I don't know. But 1,600 euros, we could put that towards a heat pump or a heat exchanger. And that would give us heating that would be much more economical, much better for the environment, and it also would keep the whole house at an ambient temperature. If we want the heat, we can light the log burner. So I think that's a great idea. Now, I have heard that in France, well, everywhere I believe, they do government grants for these things, because obviously the government's wanting to get people off of non-renewable energy sources and onto more sustainable energy sources. The only issue is they're so expensive. You could be talking the best part of 10 grand, which is an amount we don't really want to spend. But we've been told that some people have had heat exchangers fitted for between 2,000 and 3,000 euros because they've had a government grant. So what I want to find out is, are those government grants available to the likes of us? And if so, how quickly could we install one? Because, as I say, November starts tomorrow, and although it's nice and it's very, very warm, you could sunbathe, you could go swimming in it, it's absolutely beautiful, it won't last. So I'm very conscious of that. So we have a few expats following us. Maybe if you guys know anything about that, you could leave us a comment, please, in the comment section, and just tell us if you've heard of a grant, what channel I need to go through, how to apply, blah, blah, blah. So yes, that's all for now. So why are you happy?
Well, I like whiskey, and people have said that whiskey in France is interesting. So these ones I like. Couldn't always find them, but they've got both of them. They've got land and the sea cask. My favourite is Founders Reserve, and this is €27.90. In England, that's £40 if it's not on offer. Normally it's 25. Again, Hardu, that's really nice. There's no price on this one though. Sorry if I'm saying these wrong, but the frog, yeah. So for some reason, things that are shipped over from Scotland to here are cheaper than they are in England. I mean, if that's in Sainsbury's, that's £22. That's about the same price, €25.
I, however, have a more local taste.
Yeah.
Cut the Provence. Right, onwards and upwards. I was just about to start filming. Oh, such a beautiful boy. Good afternoon, guys. We went and did a bit of shopping this morning, which is where you'll have seen Leon looking at the whiskies. Interesting though, I don't understand the price discrepancies. Oh, the cat's there. Didn't see her. Yeah, price discrepancies, very, very weird. I cannot believe it's November 3rd and it's a scorching 20 odd degrees. I think it's 21 degrees today. It's just unbelievable, the weather. I feel very, very happy to be here, and Leon and I are just really enjoying being here. I feel like we can finally breathe. So we've just been getting to grips with life here this week. I haven't done much aside from activate the visas. This coming week though, I have a friend helping me out tomorrow to set up our businesses, which is major. That's like the next big thing. And then after that, hopefully life will get a bit simpler until, of course, we have to apply for the carte de séjour next year. So just to clue you guys in, today's Sunday, of course, and we have some lovely plans this evening to do a roast dinner with Kath and Mark. They're coming over. So I've got a lamb shoulder in the slow cooker, which meat here, like joints of meat, are so expensive. I can't begin to tell you. And the quality of them is not brilliant. But I bought this lamb shoulder, I think it was in Leclerc, and it was only €12, which is very cheap. So I bought it and it's been in the freezer. So having that, I managed to find those cheap cauliflowers. Did I tell you about those? I think I did. Cheap cauliflowers for $1.40 something in Auchan. So that is going to be a cauliflower cheese. I'm making a crumble. I have carrots, cabbage, stuffing from the UK, which I've managed to hold on to until now, and my lovely gravy granules that I bought in England, of course. So it's going to be a nice day. Just feels like, oh, there's the kids across the way. Yeah, it feels like we're living it now. We're living that dream. It really does feel very settling. If you can hear that. I'm laughing. Sometimes they drive me insane because they are quite loud. So yeah, I feel like we're finally living the dream. Do you, Cleo?